always been a good friend to her. Wala kaming away at all. So nagulat ako na ganun, i-attack niya si Bea.
Mga tirada ni Lolit Solis kay Bea Alonzo aabot ng demandahan? Hindi tinantanan ni Lolit ang pangiinsulto kay Bea sa loob ng 9 na buwan. Balak ba idemanda ni Bea si Lolit? Ano ang punot dulo bakit panayang insulto ni Lolit kay Bea bago pa ang controversial press con? May away ba sina Bea at Lolit? O sina Shirley at Lolit ang may alitan? PEP Exclusives, manager ni Bea na si Shirley Kuan, isa-isang sinagot ang issue.
Isa pang consistent sa mga post niya is parang binabanggit niya palagi yung consult lawyer. Was there a point na pinag-usapan niyo ni Bea na mag-consult ng lawyer because of this?
Yes. In fact, the lawyers, without consulting them, sila na yung nag-draft ng documents, and it reached a point wherein gave the documents to Bea to sign. She refused to sign it because ayaw niya, out of the goodness of her heart, ayaw niyang patulan ng matanda. That's what she said. Ayaw kong pumatol, and plus, what if something happens to her? Baka ang mangyayari, ako pa ang sisihin. And to be very honest, once it was out there that she got very sick, and she's still sick, I had to call Bea and said, you know what? I really admire you for doing the right thing. Even the lawyers appreciated it, that she did the right thing. I don't know. Yung isang isang taong involved sa beauty derm, because out of respect to beauty derm, I told them that this could happen. This might happen if she doesn't stop. But beauty derm said, sana wag nang umabot sa ganon. Out of respect, sige. And to be honest, beauty derm also did their best to stop this. The very next day or a day after the press con, the very generous owner, kind-hearted owner of Beauty Derm, Ms. Rachelle, invited them to lunch, explained again. And whatever they didn't receive because they missed the press con, they received that from her and more. And even promised them a trip to Korea. But nothing, right? Still the disrespect is there. So I know their effort. Kailangan suklian ko yung effort nila. Quiet na muna tayo. Nagpaalam naman ako. Yesterday I asked permission that I will speak up, and there will be a portion wherein I will be mentioning beauty derm. But I promise them I'll only tell the truth. We've always been friends. I've always been a good friend to her. Wala akong alam na ginawa ko to hurt her or anything. In fact, on the contrary, she would even, be very generous in her praises for me, which I don't even want in public. And publicly, she would even write about me, sending her this thing, kahit gaano kalayo ang bahay niya, talagang I make an effort to do that because I have only love for her and care for her. I've always been a good friend to her, and when she needs me to help her, I'm there. She wanted me to help her with the endorsements of her artist. I help her. Sometimes I succeed, but sometimes I don't. But she knows I make an effort because she knows it's my niche. Diba? So, wala kaming away at all. So, nagulat ako na ganun, i-attack niya si Bea. So, to me, I took it really personally na inattack niya. Because magkaibigan kami. Kung may atraso si Bea sa kanya, edi, ano pa naman yung text niya ako? Diba? Not the other way around. Kami na yung inattack. Kami pa yung pupunta sa kanya. No. You're not gonna satisfy the bully. I want the truth out there. I'm throwing it out to the universe. I'm throwing it out to the public so they know. I explained to Bea because we just, diba, we've never really have a long relationship, so she doesn't know. I explained to her what was my relationship. Then she understood. She admitted, walang kasalanan si Bea. Bakit tinitira mo? Hindi ka tumigil. Ang sagot niya, wala lang akong masulat. Diba? Do you deal with bullies like that? No.
Hindi naka-apekto kung ano may sinasabi against her sa mga projects niya or sa ratings ng show niya.
Not at all. Dumami pa nga yung offers sa amin eh. We have more. She has more endorsements coming. She's already shot them. So, because they saw what a decent person she is. She's class personified. If there's anybody I know that's class personified, it's Bea. Very decent, very humble, and it goes without saying, she loves her craft. She really enjoys and what she's doing, and she loves it so much, and she's protecting it as much as she could.
Ilang beses binanggit ni Shirley na 3 taga-media ang hindi niya pinaimbita sa endorsement press ko ni Bea. Isa nga ay si Lolit at 2 malapit na kasamahan nito sa showbiz. Naniniwala si Shirley na may kinalaman ng entertainment editor na si Salve Asis sa likod ng IG posts ni Lolit.
We've met, but we're not close friends. I mean, in the business, I've been around for 30 years. We've crossed paths, but we're not really friends. We're not enemies either. How it is. Just casual. Hindi nyo ba nababasa? Lagi siya naman ang nagbabanggit, hindi kami.
Okay, so
dapat, di ba, if you didn't want it out there in the world, if they feel slighted or napahiya sila, bakit mo ina-announce yung mga pangalan? Wala naman kami quiet lang. It doesn't take a genius to figure out who her cohorts are. Because they're always together. She mentions Salve all the time. As I said, it doesn't take a genius. Well, it's common knowledge in the industry. Maski siya mismo, inamin niya na meron siyang ghostwriters. Inamin naman niya, it's not naman a secret eh. Hindi naman ang gagaling sa akin. Diba? I'm just putting it out there. So, if there's anybody who would write for her, possibly, it could be those who are closest to her. So, why would I subject my artist even to somebody who would possibly write on her behalf and attack my artist? It's part of my job to know. It's part of my job to decipher all this. My job is to protect my artist from all possibilities. It's possible. So, why? Why take the risk?
Siguro yung worry lang ng ibang writers na pag ganun, pag may sinulit kang masama kay Bea, ban ka na sa mga press con niya.
No,
may ganun ba?
I never did. Not ever.
But you will never talk to her?
No, never. Never.
Kasi,
it's enough because what she's doing is totally unacceptable. But it doesn't mean that we let her dwell in our minds and she's present in our daily lives. No. We're so busy working and just being surrounded by the people who are really good influence and positive influence.
You're speaking up, tapos nagpatuloy pa rin yung attacks kung plan.
It's, you know what? It's no longer on us. It does not reflect of who we are. It's now a reflection of who the bully really is. It's already, she's validating what I've been saying all along, right now. If she continues, that's fine. Every day, every minute of her life, go ahead. Because you're just validating what I'm saying. You are the biggest bully. And we will never glorify you. We will not give it to you.
Siguro na message for Bea and her supporters.
Sa supporters siguro muna, no? Because
Yes.
I really appreciate them so much and so does Bea. Mas matagal niyang ka-relationship na yung mga fans niya. Ako bago lang. And I even feel that way. So, we feel the love when they express their disappointments over bullies, us staying quiet. The last time I had a communication with them, I told them to just, treat her with kindness. And my message to Bea, just stay the way you are and no negativity. Do not welcome them. You've never welcomed them. not ever, not now. I want to share with the universe, especially Bea supporters and fans, because they deserve this. We owe it to them.